back with another live stream, and if you are here for the flips, alright. Oh, this is scary. Alright, if you're here for the flips, then there's a flip. If you're here for the clicks, then go comment down below with your YouTube channel and say what your YouTube channel is about. And go subscribe to everybody. Everybody here, go subscribe to each other. Let me get my hat back. So everybody in the comments, go subscribe to each other right now, because that's what we do on this channel. So let's get into this and have some fun. So, that backflip was so scary because I have no room in here, but I landed it, so that's good because I'm tired. I woke up like an hour ago. So today I'm going to be talking about how to grow into the future. I'm reading out of Ask Gary V, and yeah, I'm going to be reading out of that and telling you guys some knowledge, get some knowledge into your brain. So, before we start this off, comment down below, do you feel like you're growing as a person? As in, like, not with your YouTube channel or whatever, just, like, as a person. Like, do you feel like you're growing, like, becoming a better person, doing good stuff for people? Just comment down below that. And, so the question from Ask Gary V right here, it says, Instagram posted that they are going to be advertising on the timeline in the United Kingdom. More than 6,300 comments protested and said they're going to ruin it and threatened to leave the platform. So then Gary V said, where is it? Gary V said, do you know how many Americans said they're going to move out of the U.S. to Canada when George W. Bush was elected, when Obama was elected, and recently when Trump was elected? So a lot of Americans have said, like, I'm moving to Canada because they're going to ruin this country. But how much of those people actually moved? There's probably been, like, 5 people or something, maybe even a little bit less or more, who moved because of those. So it's just showing how people never and probably don't and will never keep their promises. Those 6,300 people that protested and said that they were going to leave, they probably didn't even leave. They probably stayed, and because Instagram is huge now. This was when Instagram was small, I think. I don't know when this book was made, but it was when it was pretty small. So the next thing is, like, why would they say a promise and not keep it? Well, there's some reason. Some people, they say, I'm not going to do this, but they continue to go on to it. Like, what's the deal with that? It's saying, like, one thing, not doing it the next time thing. It's just that they give in to everybody else. Those people gave in to Instagram. They said, oh, it's good now. Instagram is not ruined anymore. And that's kind of what's happening with YouTube, with the adpocalypse, but I'm not going to go there yet. Can I get a shout out? Go watch my video or my live stream on how to get a shout out. That's a really good video if you want to ask, can I get a shout out? Alright, so, I had hate when I had some hate when I was being a kid. People were saying, like, stuff like, hey, you're not, why do you act like a kid? Like, okay, I kept my promise of uploading 6 times a week, sometimes even 7 times a week. And when I did that, people started to hate on me, and they said, why can't you be like a normal kid? Why are you doing this? Why are you uploading so much? And I'm like, I'm just keeping my promise. So then, oh, that was weird. So then on Saturday, when I did that live stream, because I had nothing to upload, I was being a kid. And once I was being a kid, all those people, probably the same people who said, why aren't you being a kid? They said stuff like, wow, this live stream is so bad. Why'd you make this? I'm unsubscribing from you. So they probably did unsubscribe from me, and I don't really need them. I don't need the negativity in my life. But it's just funny how, like, I keep my promise, and then whenever I keep my promise, they'll always like go against it, even though like that's what they wanted pretty much. So how do you guys like this background? Like this, kids are the future. So that's why they said that. Kids are the future, but they were also the people who were saying, they were probably the people who were saying, act like a normal kid. And like, why can't I be a normal kid? It's just like, I try to be a kid. I try to be an adult, or not really an adult. Just I try to be a kid. I try to have a mature mindset, and sometimes I'll have an immature mindset. If you see my vlogs with Troy, my friend, he was just on here. I act crazy. I'm like so crazy. I'm like on the floor, like going crazy, and I'm on top of like things and stuff, going crazy. And I'm only 13 years old, so like I should be able to be a kid. Yeah, so there's also like, this brings up change. If you want to grow in the future, you have to be able to change. I had a live stream about change maybe 2 weeks ago, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I forgot. It was pretty long ago. So the change, you just can't be scared to change. I had to change from uploading like 5 times a month to uploading 30 times a month. And it's crazy because yeah, I kind of answered your question. I meant to do that just so I don't have to read back. So it's like I have to change, and it's hard. It's really hard. I'm changing right now. I'm still like have to do 30 uploads a month. I've only been doing it for, oh shoot, this is my 3rd month of doing it. That's crazy. Okay, so this is my 3rd month of daily uploads, and did you guys hear that? All right, so that comes out to be like 30 or 61 days. I've been uploading for 61, 62, 63, 64. I've been uploading for 65 days, guys. 65 days, maybe even a little less, but 65 days. How crazy is that? So 65 days, 61 days, whatever, somewhere in the 60s, I've been uploading, and it's been insane because I just can't believe I've been uploading this much, and I still have the habit of itching myself after 60 days. But my original goal was only 30 days of uploading, and it's been up to 60 days. So, but I'm also changing right now. In about 6 months, January, February, March, April, May, June. In about 6 months, I am moving to Georgia. All these people are saying stuff like all these YouTubers are saying, oh, I want to move to LA to make it. If I move to LA, I will get so much views, I'll get so much subscribers. That's not what it is. LA, it is not as great as it seems. It's pretty ugly. No offense if you live in LA, but I live in LA, so I can say this. I've been living in LA for a year. It's kind of ugly if you look at it. There's some places, like, you can get cinematics at some places, but it's pretty ugly. It's expensive. I don't like saying who's pulling into my driveway? Alright, so it's pretty expensive out here. I don't like saying that it's expensive. I don't like saying expensive at all. But it's expensive. If you want to make it, all the smart business people, most of them, they don't even live in LA. Unless they're like billionaires like Mark Zuckerberg and money isn't really a problem for them, they can live in LA. But like Gary Vee, where does he live? He lives in New York. Grant Cardone, he lives in Florida, I think. So much people don't live in California or LA because they're successful. It's expensive out here. It's hard to make it out here. And for those who do make it, they either are like Jake Paul and they got famous off of one platform, or they just I don't know, they just shot up randomly, like me with Gary Vee. They got a shout out. So I don't really want to move because I have friends out here. I have my friend Troy, Jack. I have so much friends out here that make me not want to move. But the reason I have to move is because my dad is retiring. So I will be visiting everybody when I move. So this brings me to just don't be afraid. If you're afraid of change, then you're not going to be successful. You have to accept change. It's always going to happen in your life. And if change doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. So, for example, I've been moving for my entire life, so this change might not be as bad. It's not challenging me, so it's not going to change me as much. So it's not going to be that hard for me to deal with. But still, it has to challenge. It's trying to challenge me, but it can't because I'm immune to this stuff. Something that would challenge me with change would be uploading for 60 days, uploading for a year. That's what I'm going for. Every day for a year. Upload for a year. It's like once a year. Alright, but yeah, that just brings me to my last point, or that was my last point. What else is there? Yeah, that was my last point. Now I'm gonna ask you guys some questions. What are some areas you are scared to change in? I know that there are many people out there who are scared to change. I know that there are many people who don't want to change. They want to stick with their same meaning, their same like call, but like that's not good. You have to learn change. You have to learn how to change. So comment down below that if you're watching this after the live stream. This was CJ Bowling, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Let's just freehand this right now. Look at this desk. This is all the stuff I have. Okay, so I will see you guys in the next live stream, and goodbye. Go comment all that stuff down below, and I love you guys. You just joined Popsicle! No, I just ended it, or I'm about to end it. I'm sorry. But just watch the replay, okay? So I will see you guys in the next live stream, and goodbye.